Oh shit, look who be back. Where have you been, you little shit stain? Hiding like a little bitch again? Pretending you actually have a life? Or do you have Mondays off from your slave labor job where you have to work 80 hours in 1 week just to barely get by? Or was you in Vegas with the purple skank? Ha 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 ha. Really, no one cares. You're a waste of cells, but let's see what kind of trouble this little skank trying to cause. I sense some rage-filled binge posting coming on in the next few days. So of course she over on Alicia's page, and it'd be funny because the only time she over there commenting is when she can simp for the purple skank. Apparently Alicia made a video talking about how the purple skank be lying about losing her job due to COVID. Yes, you heard that shit correctly. This hoe, who worked from the privacy of her own home as tech support, want us to believe she lost her job because of the pandemic when she again not in an office around other humans and also providing tech support during a time it was probably needed the most. Girl, bye. Don't believe me? I'll let you hear the words out of her own mouth.
Save me the fucking drama about how horrible I am and how I did it for revenge. No, I didn't do it for revenge. I did it for revenge to try to get my fucking mental health right because this bitch wouldn't shut the fuck up. And here I am trying to figure out how I'm putting food on my kid's fucking table because I just lost my job due to COVID and a whole bunch of other shit because I wouldn't fucking do what they asked me to do and said that I didn't have empathy for customers. And I fucking had no way to pay my bills.
Meanwhile, this was her live back in November of 2020, just a day after she was fired from her job.
I got in trouble for something about a month ago. No, not really a big deal. But I was on probation. So something happened, something came up, and I got laid off. For the reason being, are you guys ready? Sit down for this. Because you're never going to believe it out of me. I do not have enough empathy for people. Me! Can you even fucking believe that? So yeah, that's why I got laid off. I don't have enough empathy. Company is very focused on empathy at the moment. And I was warned last month about empathy. And I don't give enough empathy, especially on supervisor calls when people are calling in and want to speak to me as a supervisor and blah, yeah. Done. So, yeah. I kind of left. So my boss spent an hour with me, and I said to him at the end, I said, dude, I don't understand. Why'd you just spend an hour with me if you were going to terminate me? I'm all right. I'm kind of fucking relieved, if you want me to be honest. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot between work and YouTube and trying to get this candle business off the ground and fucking kids and everything. It was a lot.
No mention of COVID. This hoe a whole ass fucking liar. She was warned about not having empathy and didn't heed the warning from her supervisor. She was on probation at work and couldn't manage to hold on to her job. She trying to use this as an excuse for why she called CPS. Ho, you was fired in early November 2020 and you didn't call CPS until August of 2021, so miss me with that shit. You had more than enough time to find gainful employment and figure out how to put food on your kid's table, even though we all know good old Uncle Sam was doing that for you. But you wanted to sit around making wax bombs and talking shit on YouTube like a lazy ass. No good bum. Fuck out of here. I mean, listen to this shit.
It was a lot between work and YouTube and trying to get this candle business off the ground and fucking kids and everything. It was a lot.
Work, YouTube, candles, and her kids come last. You notice that shit? This bitch be acting like she was actually doing something productive on YouTube. All she did was the same shit she do today, run her mouth about other people. Like other grown-ass adults don't juggle work, children, and a hobby or two. She acting like it was overwhelming. Ho, that's called being an adult. Welcome to life, bitch. This hoe be making normal shit sound monumental. She like, it was just too much. I had to brush my teeth, shower, eat, and take daily shits. It's just too much to handle. Anyway, we all know this is why this delusional bitch lost a job that she didn't even have to leave her fucking house for. She's so worried about putting food on her table that her stupid ass couldn't even fake having empathy in order to keep her kids fed. That's the type of bitch we is dealing with here. She purposely get fired from her steady job to eat beg on YouTube and make candles. But of course, blue balls be there to save the day when Alicia and the purple skin skank her ass on a silver platter. She leave this comment under her video where she calling the purple skank out for being a liar and pointing out the fact that she even bragged about how COVID didn't affect her life in any way, shape, or form. Alicia was a photographer when the pandemic hit, and since no one was having any weddings or events, she had to shut down her entire living. So blue balls have some strange obsession with Alicia's careers, and so she leave this comment.
Why do you care if you're lying about your own job? I'll never understand. It's hilarious you're shaking.
No idea what this dumb hoe talking about when she say you're shaking. She say some weird shit. So Alicia responds to the dumb bitch.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Laura always says, people that don't cam up are pussy ass bitches and their word means nothing and you're talking to an avatar and it's just an avatar talking. Why are you so worried? Well, I guess that applies to Burgundy Blue, who's been harassing my friend for over 2 years and spewing nothing but hatred and lies. Burgundy Blue has never been able to back up a fucking thing that she says. We pretty much know who she is. This Burgundy Blue is so focused on my life outside of YouTube. It's comical. Maybe it's because she's threatened of me. Maybe it's because I'm doing things that she's always wanted to do. Burgundy Blue claims that she's a nurse in the medical field. Funny, I don't believe that.
I hope to hell this hoe isn't around other humans in her day-to-day life, especially those who are sick and suffering. I don't believe it either. Ain't no one would let this hoe near their pet rock, let alone a sick relative.
Okay, I don't believe that. That's actually funny. But anyway, you're more focused on my job, my life, my love life, where I live at. You're really focused on that, honey. Maybe focus on staying out of the courtroom. Maybe focus on staying out of jail. Maybe focus on being a better mother.
Maybe focus on not being the twin of Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. I mean, seriously, look at this shit. She his fucking doppelganger. This shit terrifying.
And then maybe you can come at me with some shit, because my life is together. I don't need a troll to tell me it's not. Okay? So maybe focus on letting us hear your voice, because you're a fucking coward. You're a coward behind a troll account. We've never heard your voice. We've never seen your face. Your name, you're here anonymously, and all you do is spew nothing but lies. Okay? You twist things up. I think you're on something, honestly. You're definitely on something. That's what tells me you're not in a medical field, okay? I know there's a lot of things that you say, and then I know better, okay? Especially when you didn't even know the difference between a CT scan, an X-ray, and an MRI. That told me everything right there, sweetheart. So, yeah, you might want to brushing up on your skills before you come to the internet lying about who you are, all right? Get your life together, then you can tell me all about my life. Okay, I don't know if that was some kind of veiled thread, but you playing with the wrong one. Okay, so you don't know who you're fucking with. I'm not doing anything wrong but voicing my opinion and calling Laura out for her lies. But I think you're trying to do a little bit more. Okay, and from what I've seen, how you handle makeup mobster, I dare you to clip me. That's all I'm gonna say. I dare you to clip me. Okay, I took your last channel and I'll take this channel. Okay?
Sounds like a plan to me. So of course, blue balls have to do what her pussy ass always be doing, and she make one of her stupid posts, cause we all know she can't make a video in response. Ha 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 ha.
Alicia, for your own sanity and channel, stop confusing laughing at you in your comment section with going live for 15 minutes talking about how you don't need to talk about it.
You dumb fuck. That was an uploaded video and it was 3 entire minutes long. Learn how to count. You probably the only idiot in the world who can take 15 minutes to watch a 3-minute video. Dumb bitch.
If you want people to believe everyone's jealous of you, please do the complete opposite of what you just did and always do.
If you want anyone to believe anything you say, please do the complete opposite of what you just did and always do, ho. I don't know why this hoe even wastes her time writing this dumb shit, but check this out. Guess who shows up in the comments? Yup, it's the purple skank trying to act stupid once again, like she don't know what's going on.
I'm afraid to ask. I didn't even know she was still here.
Ho, shut the fuck up. We all know you and your little gremlin friends be watching everything everyone be doing.
She cracks me up. Still talking about you going to a funeral 7 years ago like it was yesterday. Like it was her family.
You mean the same way you be talking about your crush, Leona's mother's cancer, her grief series, and what happened with her brother and his wife, which happened over 7 years ago, and you act like you was there and it was your family? You mean like that? Ho, shut the fuck up. Your whole purpose on this app is to pretend you is fake outraged about shit that didn't happen to you and didn't affect your life in any way, shape, or form. Take your purple skank friend's advice and sit the fuck down, bitch.
Oh, MFG, it wasn't a funeral. It was a public wake. The real question is, why the fuck is she even talking about me?
It was a public wake where they asked people not to record, but your stupid ass couldn't respect that. But that's a story for another time. I don't even know what the fuck Blue Balls be talking about cause I listened to both of Alicia's videos and I didn't even hear her mention that shit once. But thanks for letting us know, Blue Balls, that you be listening to her every word in every video. Ha 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 ha. So here's where shit gets weird. You see how it say the purple skank answered 55 minutes ago? Well, the next comment from Blue Ball say she responded 36 minutes ago, but below that is another comment and it say she responded 58 minutes ago. So the purple skank must either be up bright and early this morning or she's still on her Adderall high from the night before and never went to bed from last night. She not worried about Alicia, but she talking about her early in the morning with her friend, and exactly 3 minutes later, Blue Balls responds. She must be
Staring at her notifications.
I mean, it's almost like she be talking to herself. She responds so quickly. Ha 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 ha. So her first response was to the purple skank's original comment, which is why you see the long line running down the left of the screen. It's almost like someone had to log back into their Blue Balls account, go back to the video, find the comment and respond to themselves instead of responding to the notification they got. Kind of strange. Just saying. But then again, we all know Blue Balls love to write multiple comments cause she desperate for conversation and attention from anyone. And so when people don't answer her ass right away, she come back and write additional comments that have no relevance to the conversation just to get their attention. I can only imagine how many "Are you mad at me?" and "Did I do something wrong?" texts her boyfriends have gotten over the years when they didn't respond instantaneously. She a total thirst bucket. But anyway, this was she first come back to say.
She's also really trying to pawn some CPS calls off when this has already been outed, and she's the one behind the list. She's bad at lying. Really, really, really bad at lying.
Sure, Jan.
You bad at everything. Really, really, really bad at everything. This hoe need to decide where she stands on CPS calls. You sit here simping for and defending a CPS caller constantly. Clearly, you think it's an okay response to people talking shit, so stop trying to pin CPS calls on everyone else. Especially when you have absolutely no evidence to back it up, and stop acting like you is so horrified by them, cause clearly you is not, idiot. If you think it's a normal thing to do in reaction to someone talking shit about another person online, then you have to think that way for everyone. Stop acting fake outraged about these fake CPS calls so you can vindicate your nasty skank friend and your own stupid ass for supporting her. You've been at this for almost 2 years now and have shown absolutely no proof of anything you say. Just a bunch of baseless accusations to try and justify your stupid ass supporting a criminal act because it happened to a person you dislike. Anyway, this lonely thirst trap have no one else to talk to in the mornings because we know she ain't getting her child off to school or anything. And so she come back 22 minutes later and leave another comment, this time replying to the purple skank's last comment, and she says,
Doesn't matter, she might as well just beg for you to talk to her because it all sounds the same since 2016. I died yesterday.
Ho, you died yesterday? So you is writing this from beyond the grave? Shit, when I die, I hope to God I won't be on YouTube worrying about any of you motherfuckers. I hopefully will be sitting on a beach sipping pina coladas somewhere. Sounds like you is stuck in purgatory on your way down to hell. Sucks to be you. We can only wish at least something you wrote was true. Anyway, so not only have you been stalking your crush Leona since 2016, but you've also been stalking Alicia since 2016 before she even came to YouTube? That's amazing. Ho, You really one creepy bitch. Maybe you should get your fucking facts straight for just once. Maybe write this shit down so you don't look like such an idiot next time. This little dumpster fire community didn't even come to be until the end of 2018, yet somehow you knew what everyone was doing since 2016. You seem to have quite an obsession with that year. Is it the year you were born? Because mentally you do act like a 9-year-old. Or was it the year you came out of your drug-induced coma after losing half of your brain cells and you think that was the first year of life? Once again, you made yourself look like a fool. You do this every single time. No one be thinking of or talking about you and you somehow find a way to instigate them. Whether it's randomly posting about them, using one of your troll accounts like Alex Z or One-Eyed Monster to troll them, or just leaving a nasty comment on their page, you find a way to antagonize them. Then when you get the response you were so desperately seeking, you turn around and try to gaslight just like you did here. This is textbook gaslighting right here. In fact, all you do is gaslight. You gaslit her by trying to tell her that she was lying about her job and it wasn't real. Then when you got a response, you continued to gaslight her and acted like she was crazy for responding. Ho, you are not good at this. I've been telling you for months now. Give it the fuck up already. Just as much as you suck at paying rent, keeping custody of your kid, and dressing yourself, you suck at this. Go back to the Cecil Hotel where you belong, ho.